I know I am just chilling in sweatpants and a t-shirt for this video, but honestly, nothing fits. I'm so pregnant. Hey guys, so this is my 34th week of pregnancy update. I'm just gonna let you guys know what has been going on. It's been a few weeks since my last update because I just feel like not a whole lot changes so fast, at least not for me anyways. So my last update was 29 weeks and we are now sitting at 34 weeks as of yesterday. So forgive me if you keep seeing me look up here. I just took notes on everything that has been happening or that I've noticed so I can keep track because I like to ramble. So yeah, let's get right on into this video. So one of the weirdest things that I think that happened to me in week 33, it was the beginning of week 33. I was just in bed reading one night and I didn't notice until I went to put my book away that had some liquid or something on my arm. Lo and behold, my boobs were leaking. I shouldn't say boobs, my one boob was leaking, just the left one. And that is the only time it has happened to me one night. And I told my doctor and he said it was totally normal, but it just threw me for a loop because I was like, what the heck is going on? No one ever told me that your boobs can leak or that can happen, so I was just completely unaware. And then I want to say also around the same time, my pelvis kind of started to hurt a little bit. Nothing too crazy, it just felt not like pain either. It felt more sore than anything, but just right in the front of my pelvis. It got more sore feeling more into my 33rd week of pregnancy. Come to find out, I actually had gotten my an ultrasound last week, and he has flipped around, so he's head down. People keep saying that they see that my belly has dropped, so he is moving into place for sure. Also, speaking of my ultrasound, he actually is measuring a full week ahead of time, which would technically bring my due date up to June 18th instead of the 26th. But we will totally see when he gets here. And then also when I went, he is weighing 5 pounds 4 ounces. So I'm so excited that he's getting some fat on him. It's just, I picture him being so cute. And we tried to take pictures of his face, but he likes having his hands in his face, so the little pictures they just get, it's like peeking through his hands basically. Some of the things that I feel like have changed definitely from 29 weeks though that I've gotten better, heartburn. Since he started to drop, I can eat like a fat person without any regrets. Like I can just have a big meal in one sitting and not have to think about heartburn, because I do want to lay down like right after I eat, which I know is not good whether you're pregnant or not. It's just let your food digest a second before you just go lay down. But the heartburn has gone away, and also my shortness of breath has definitely kind of gone down. Since quarantine, I definitely hadn't been working out as much as I was before this all happened. So I only notice it's harder to breathe after I've been doing some extent of exercise for a longer period of time. So like just walking around the block or to the store and whatnot, I will notice that like it's getting harder for me to breathe. Like I am out of breath. But it's not as bad as it used to be where I can take a trip up the stairs and be huffing and puffing. Like it's not that anymore. So I'm relieved that because of him dropping, I can eat and I can breathe more normally now, so that is a great sign. Something that maybe has gotten a little bit, not like worse, but I'm noticing a lot more that I am more tired. I'm feeling more fatigued, I guess you could say. Like any day that I go into work, because we're on a weird schedule right now because of the whole quarantine thing, I will come home from work, eat lunch, and I have to take a nap. But any other time, any other day that I'm home, like, I'm fine. And it's not like I'm not doing anything around my house. Like, I'll clean around my house or run errands, do whatever I have to do, but it's not the same. Like when I go into work, I don't even feel like I'm doing that much because I can't see patients or anything anymore. It's not a lot of work, but I am so tired when I get home. Like I'm ready for a nap. Like I've been just slaving away. So it's ritual. I will come home, make lunch, eat it, and lay down on the couch and put something on the TV to watch me as I sleep. Fatigue is definitely something that has upped these past few weeks. I also didn't feel like that I had a real craving in my last update, but I have come to find that strawberries are his jam. Like he wants me to eat strawberries all the time. Well, he did. It's like lessening now, and it just started lessening like this week, like only a few days ago. At first it was like I absolutely have to have strawberries in my fridge. Now like I want strawberries right now, but I'm not like dying without them. Not that I was dying before, but you know, like I just had to have strawberries in the refrigerator. I do have raspberries in my fridge right now, and that's like sufficing. Like he's like, all right, we can do this instead of strawberries, that's fine. But no, I still want strawberries. It's just not as bad. Or I used to be in the store like wanting to bite into them, but knowing I need to go wash them beforehand, and like literally like thinking, is it that bad? I could just eat, like it's not terrible for me to have a strawberry. My craving that I feel like I've had this whole time is strawberries. And I know it's strawberries too because strawberries was a fruit that I could care less about. I never went to the grocery store with any intention to buy strawberries. If I bought strawberries ever, it was for somebody else, for company, but like I never ate them, and I could not get enough of them throughout these past few weeks. But it is tapering off now. I'm not as addicted to them as I was. His movements and stuff are feeling a lot stronger, obviously, since he's getting bigger, but also they're just bigger movements, and I don't feel like they are as much movement as he was doing when he was smaller. Like he would just be like karate in my belly, and now it's not so much karate. It's just like he's sleeping, he gets up and turns over or something weird, or he just stretches a foot out or an arm or whatever. But they're big, and you can really see my belly like moving like an alien's trying to bust out of there. But also one thing that I did notice is his hiccups. I can definitely 110% know when he is hiccuping, and it's usually after I eat a meal. I feel like him having hiccups is almost as annoying as me having hiccups, because then I just feel my belly just like boop, boop, just fluttering. And it does happen more often than not. Almost once every other day, like he has hiccups often, and yeah, it's usually triggered by me having eaten a meal or something. It doesn't have to be a big meal, it's just I definitely notice it after I eat. And then something that doesn't necessarily have to do with me or baby is something that I noticed with my friends' pets. One of my friends has 2 dogs and the other friend has 2 cats. And more recently, when I went over to hang out with them, their cats, like I know the cats, I've been around them for almost a year. Like they know who I am, they know me, they come and say hello. I was just relaxing on the couch, and his name is Leo. He doesn't ever come and just chill with me in my lap or anything, and he started to do that. And I was like, what the? And my friends were like, what the heck? Like, this is not normal of him. Like, he doesn't hate me or anything, but he definitely doesn't come and get in my lap and just want to lay and snuggle and sleep on me. And that's exactly what he did. And I was like, I think he knows I'm pregnant. He came and laid directly on my legs at first, but I don't know, it's not really comfortable. I can't sit with my legs closed so they don't fall in between anymore. So he just ended up snuggling right here next to me with his head on my thigh, and I took pictures. It's the cutest thing. Maybe I'll insert it. But he never in his life of me knowing him ever crawled in my lap or snuggled with me, and I'm like, they know that I'm pregnant, and I think it's the cutest thing. And then just recently, I just had my other friend's dogs. I was pet sitting for them. They're kind of the same way. Like, they just are more lovey. They want to be underneath me, and I'm just like feeling like, okay, Mother Nature. Like, everything knows that you're gonna be a mom, so they want to cuddle with you and get all the loves out of you before they know you're gonna have a baby and not want to love on you, or you're not gonna have time to love on them as much anymore. So yeah, I just think it's a really cool experience to get to like see how animals are interacting with the incoming baby. But I don't wonder why it also took them so long, because obviously I've been pregnant and showing for a minute now, but now all of a sudden they're starting to act like they're starting to be weird and wanting to be underneath me all of a sudden. So yeah, that is it for my update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about my pregnancy, make sure you leave a comment down below. Also look out for the video for prenatal checkups. A lot of people don't know what actually happens, myself included, and I had some questions. So I'm gonna make a video on what is likely supposed to be happening at your prenatal checkups, because I actually wasn't getting stuff done that I was supposed to be getting done. So make sure you stay tuned for my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out so much, guys. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!